Hello, Libra. Welcome in. We're going to take a look at your June and see what's going on for you. It's a general read, so only take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else. Roles can be reversed. Okay. Check your other placements for a full picture of your situation. And if you need something more personalized, miatarot.com. Link is in the description box below. All right. So let's go ahead and pull some general messages for you, Libra, in June. Let's see. There's something that you see as being either challenging. I feel like this is a person more so than like a situation. Well, I mean, the situation itself might be challenging, but I do feel like there's some sort of challenge or some sort of drama that you have decided to just kind of remove yourself from the situation. I feel like you're not communicating. I even feel like there's somebody who's trying to reconnect with you, but you're not, like, you're intentionally not communicating with this person. It's either not the right time, or this, or either they have an attitude and you just don't want to deal with it. It's something in relation to, like, you have some sort of, sorry, I'm trying to get comfortable. You have some sort of drama that you're not trying to be a part of. And so I just feel like you're like, I'm not going to deal with it. I'm just going to remove myself from it. Give me more. Oof, too much. Hold on. Had damn near the whole deck fall. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles here in the reverse. You also have the Four of Pentacles. Ooh. Hold on. Why is this? Okay. Okay. Money might be tight. I was trying to see the reason as to why money is tight, but I think it's more so because you're wanting to travel. Like, you're realizing what it is that you're what it is that you're needing to do, or like, in order for you to be able to go and do said thing, you're going to need to penny pinch a little bit. Okay? Because there's something about here, like money being tight, and you acknowledging, all right, in order for me to move this way, then I need to save up. For some of you, it is travel. For others of you, this could be that money is tight with the job that you have, and you know that you need to go somewhere else. And so you may be making those changes very quickly. But I do feel like you are putting emphasis, or not emphasis, but you're putting you're taking notice as far as like your money. And I see you guys just kind of you're holding on to it. Give me more. All right. But you're still in a place of power, so don't think that you're not. You have the Justice card that's here. So everything works out for you. Everything balances out the way that you're needing it to balance out. Anything else? You got the Eight of Swords here in the reverse. You got the Chariot. Like I said, especially for the travel, nothing's going to hold you back from that. I feel like you're going to do exactly what it is that you need to do. For others of you, if it's some sort of movement or move that you're needing to make, nothing's going to hold you back. You're going to be free to be able to do that, and you'll be able to do it very quickly, in the time that you are wanting. Possibly during Cancer season, because we have the Chariot there. All right. Let's go on to work and money. Take a look at that. Going on with work and money. It's something that you're seeking, but you're not talking about it. You're keeping it to yourself. You have the Four of Cups here in the reverse, Hermit in the reverse, followed by the, okay. There's something that you're wanting to go after, that you're seeking. It's something that you want. I feel like this is like an opportunity that you're really, really wanting to work towards, but I also feel like you're keeping it to yourself because you feel like if it gets out into the street, you may possibly lose the opportunity. Why do you feel that way? Why do you feel that way? Hanged Man in reverse. Two of Swords. There may be people that try to discourage you from going in the direction that you're trying to go in, or it could just be like you began to get competition, like people that didn't know about whatever this opportunity is. Um, if they don't know, they don't know. And if they know, then they may try to cause an issue. There's some sort of issue. And that's why you're like, okay, I got to keep this shit to myself. Give me more for work. Work and money for Libra, please. All right, you got Six of Swords here. I'm sorry, Six of Wands in the reverse, and you have the Knight of Pentacles. Wow, this okay. Why is Six of Wands in reverse? Ten of Wands in reverse. Cups. This almost gives me a feeling of like you think that people are not taking notice to what you do at work, but they're definitely paying attention to you. Like I feel like you're about to be chosen for something, but it's taking more time than you would think. Like there's something here that you're really good at when it comes to your tasks. Whether you're a problem solver or you're able to like help remove burdens. It's something about fixing. Um, you on one hand, maybe you're just like I don't think I'm being noticed. You are being noticed. You just don't know that you've been chosen already. So you get chosen for something. I feel like it's coming to you in June. Oh, you got it again. Okay. I mean, what is this? Why the King of Pentacles in the reverse? World card in the reverse. Ten of Swords. Okay. Why the Eight of Wands? Okay. This is reiterating what I said again about the general messages where there are some of you who your best option when it comes to having more money, elevating, getting to the next level in your career is going to be to leave. Because it looks like it gives me the feeling of like an employer promising you that you're going to get something, but then you never get it. And it's a never ending story. Like you're hearing about it, but you never move up to that next level, or you never get that promotion. They never change your pay rate. Like it's something along those lines. And so for some of you, you're just calling it quits. You're just going to end it. And I see you actually being able to go to you have options. Like you're opening up your horizon to be able to move on to something else. And I do feel like you will have options. Just make sure that you are truly opening yourself up, because at bottom of the deck we have the Seven Wands where you can possibly restrict yourself. So, and I say this meaning as like if you have certain skills, don't only continue looking for that particular position. If those skills can be used in a different position, to get you up to the next level. God, I forgot what that's called. Where if you're applying for a job, you show how those skills cross over. I just can't think of the term for it, but hopefully you know what I'm talking about. Just don't keep yourself restricted. All right, let's go on to your love situation in the month of June for Libra. What's going on for love situation and shit? Love situation in June for Libra. All right. Hidden feelings. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Let's hope that that's not what I think it is. What is the Hierophant? Why the Hierophant or the moon to the Hierophant? Fuck. Libra. Hopefully you already know about this, but since the moon is coupled with it, and that's what I thought initially, but I wanted to double check. I feel like somebody that you're dealing with is not telling you about a major like commitment that they have. I think that there's a commitment. There's another commitment. Like you may be getting placed into a third party situation. But the reason why they're not telling you about this is because they're walking away from that. Because it's not working for them, so they're walking away from it. They're not fighting for it. They're leaving it. But I don't think they necessarily told you about this. Give me more about that moon. Why is the moon there? Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Four of Swords. This person might be like in separation of this other person, this other energy. They may not tell you about this other energy because they've distanced themselves, but I feel like the closure is not necessarily completed yet. This is a very specific read right now. I have Cancer, Taurus energy here, Sagittarius, Pisces energy. Give me another storyline that could possibly make sense. Six of Wands in reverse, the Sun, Four of Cups, King of Pentacles. If they're not married to this person, I don't feel like it's completely over, whoever this past person is. I think that they're not bringing it to your attention because they're not 100% confident that you will still continue moving forward with them. They feel like you will reject them if you find out that they have some sort of responsibilities to another person. And so they're not very confident on saying anything to you because they're trying to start something new. So this could possibly be somebody new that you meet in June. If not, this could be somebody that you're currently dealing with and you just don't know that they're still trying to cut ties from somebody from the past. Like I said, they don't have to be married, but the hair font, when I see that, I think marriage or some sort of live-in situation, whatever it is, that the commitment was serious. How does Libra feel about this person in June? Okay, so Libra, I don't feel like they're your only person either. I feel like you are actually juggling two energies as well. Like I see like there's one that you're building with, there's one that you stopped with. But I see you like embarking on new, and I also see you dating. So it is very possible that you already know who this person is, and maybe you guys have been distant and now they're trying to come back into the picture, but they haven't necessarily told you the whole full on because they're still trying to like get rid of it, get rid of this person while trying to come towards you. I don't think you're just sitting here twiddling thumbs. I think that you're outside. You're living, or at least you will be when this ship pops up for you. Give me more on how you feel in June. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Ooh. Knight of Swords. Like I said, some of y'all are not even talking to this person, but I do feel like they are going to come around and try to start something new with you. I just don't think that they have tied up their loose ends. This is telling me that you're feeling very emotionally unavailable. I was gonna say like kind of ghosty. You kind of have like this ghosty type of vibe where it's like, here I am 1 minute and now I'm gone. So okay, what's gonna transpire between these two in the month of June? It's not the storyline I thought was gonna pop out. I really didn't know what was gonna pop out, but it's always very interesting whenever it's like very specific stuff, and I be feeling like this is not resonating with a lot of people, and then y'all prove me wrong. So let me see. I feel like this other person is going to try to come around and be in your energy. I also feel like you're going to go through your time periods where you're going to, what's it called? You're going to like restrain from communicating sometimes. Like I feel like you're going to choose what is worth it and what is not. You're going to hold back from the things that you don't feel is worth it. You're going to go towards the things that you don't feel, or I'm saying that, that you don't feel is wasting your time. Because the one thing that I do feel is like you have this knowledge now in relation to things that you have gone through, and you've released a lot of like codependency, toxic traits, maybe even people pleasing, like just trying to make sure that everybody's good. Like I feel like you guys have gone through a lot. You've gone through a lot, and I've said it several times. But I do feel like you are going to keep your independence and kind of do whatever it is that you want to do in June. So regardless of if this person comes around or not, if they're not being a straight shooter with you about what's going on, it doesn't really matter. I don't see you fully investing and only investing into that person. Okay. All signs, their sign. All signs, their sign. If you're dealing with an Aries, oh shit. Uh the the Aries, number one, feels like themselves. The Aries, you get them. The Aries feels like you understand them, like they can truly be their full self, and you understand them and you accept them, and it makes them feel much more grounded than it would be with somebody who's always trying to tell them to calm down. Like I feel like this Aries that you're dealing with, you make them feel good. You make them feel like themselves. If you're dealing with the Taurus feels like this is a burden, or they may be dealing with burdens, and that's what's causing the complication between the two of you. If you're dealing with a Gemini, the Gemini is emotionally detached. They're not really available emotionally right now. If you're dealing with a Cancer, the Cancer feels like this is divinely orchestrated, right person, right time. If you're dealing with a Leo, the Leo feels like you're very nurturing, or maybe the Leo wants to nurture you, nurture the connection. I feel like they feel pretty good. They feel pretty good about the connection between the two of you. Like it's stable, like it's strong, it's secure, but you both can also be independent as well. If you're dealing with the Virgo feels like this is an opportunity that could, like they want to offer up the opportunity to grow with you and see where it goes. If you're dealing with a Libra, the Libra may have a third party situation, or there, like I still feel like a third energy lingering that brings them pain. So if you're dealing with a Scorpio, I just heard real, recognize real. So whatever it is about you, they feel like they see that within themselves as well. It does actually make them feel more open to you. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, the Sag is not being themselves. I also feel like they're not telling the truth about something. And I think it's a person. But you got a Sag here that's kind of surface level. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, um, the Capricorn feels very free to see where this goes. They don't want to, they're not holding back. Okay. What you see is what you get. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, they just had a revelation about something. Also, just keep in mind, they're going through tower moments left and right in their life, regardless. So some of these tower moments have nothing to do with you. Just if you're going to deal with them, just be patient. And if you're dealing with the Pisces, very impatient, wanting to rush things, wanting to come to you, very impulsive. So just keep that in mind when dealing with the Pisces. All right, that is what I got for you guys today, Libra. Until next time, you guys take care.